There's achievement hunting, and then there is insane achievement hunting. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on gameranx, 10 trophy hunting achievements you shouldn't ignore. Starting off at number 10, there is one player that has gotten every single trophy in the Final Fantasy series. A user by the name of Redborn07, real name Talon Kirk, started doing this in Final Fantasy 13 on the PlayStation 3. And on August 8th, 2021, he unlocked the last trophy introduced in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade DLC, which makes him the only Final Fantasy gamer anywhere on Earth to have every single PSN trophy from every single Final Fantasy game that has PSN trophy. And he's been doing it for a couple of years too. 2 years ago, he actually posted about having every single trophy in every single Final Fantasy game. But there was also somebody else at the time who also had it. Being life is not at a standstill at any time, and new Final Fantasy games are getting released all the time, Redborn kept going, and obviously Skull Robot has not caught up. Redborn07 is the only person currently to have done this with all of them. At number 9, a guy did this play a game with a developer achievement, which was actually pretty hard to do. The game he was playing was one called Frozen Synapse, and at the time he got this achievement, it was kind of an old game. Not a lot of people were playing it, and the player by the name of Xeniok couldn't figure out a way to get engaged with the developer in order to actually play a game against them. To quote Xeniok, "For whatever reason, I wanted this one, so I thought out of the box and I composed a poem for the developer. I emailed it to their company and they replied. They wrote me back and they're like, check your game." And the developer had invited him to a match. So then I went into the match kind of like, oh, awesome, I have a chance. And the developer actually fought back against me. So I was like, oh man, you're not just gonna give it to me. I had to play the game of my life. And like, apparently there's almost nobody who has actually gotten this achievement amongst the player base. So it's pretty wild, especially to have done it in the way that he did. At number 8, this one guy did 7 Days Survivor in Dead Rising twice. Now, 7 Days Survivor is not an easy achievement to get. You have to be playing the game in Infinity mode, and you have to survive for at least 7 days. Now, there's a reason why people care about this. It's one of the most difficult and requires so much time. 14 specific hours of real-time gameplay, and you can't stop. You can't save it, you can't do anything. You have to play it on Infinity mode, which means if you die, that's when you save. To get the achievement, you can't die. Get it? So it is beyond time consuming. Reddit user DeadC93 has gotten it twice. He doesn't even claim that it's that difficult, just more tedious. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say, I've played this game on Infinity mode. I think it's difficult, sir. You're just good at this game. A lot of the important stuff he claims is actually just planning around the real weather that's actually going on in the real world. Because one of his attempts 11 hours in, there was a power outage, and wow, that sucks. At number 7, getting every trophy in every Soulsborne game. A gentleman by the name of StabX West made a post that he finally beat Dark Souls. Now, there is a ton of posts like this when somebody beats Dark Souls for the first time. I mean, it's an accomplishment. That's not an easy game. There's a lot to it, and frankly, it requires a lot of patience. Jump to almost exactly a year later, this gentleman had gotten the Platinum Trophy on Dark Souls Remastered and has also done it in all of the other games. So that doesn't just mean Dark Souls, that means Demon Souls, that means Bloodborne, that means Sekiro, and frankly, although he's probably not the only person that's ever done this or anything, that's badass. I don't care how many people have done this. StabX West, you are a badass. I have not done this, and like, video games are a big thing for me, clearly. Dark Souls particularly. These are a fantastic style of game, and From obviously has perfected this formula. The amount of patience this person has, and anybody else who has ever done this, has got to be ridiculous. Because although these games are really fun, they can also be very tedious if you're playing them with a goal in mind. At number 6, one guy actually earned 50 PSN Platinum trophies in 20 hours. A user by the name of PS4 Trophies did a live stream in which he planned out a route to getting 50 Platinum trophies. Now, as was mentioned in the Dark Souls point, you get the Platinum trophy once you've gotten all the other trophies in the game. In order to do this, he had to plan a very specific run, which he actually established some rules to keep from just being super easy. All of the games had to be PS4 titles, and he added that if there were different trophies in different regional versions of the game, he could do those games multiple times. So a lot of the games that he played are ones that I have never heard of, like Bouncy Bullets. I certainly wasn't playing Bouncy Bullets on the PS4 when that came out, but nonetheless, I think that despite the fact that he picked games that would deliberately be possible to beat in this period of time, not really knowing what the hell these games even are kind of creates a unique challenge in that you need to learn a whole bunch of things about, like, Bird Game Plus. I have never heard of Bird Game Plus. So it's a wacky challenge that, on top of being unique in the number of trophies that he got in a short period of time, it's unique in that, what are these games? Gravity Duck? Have you ever played Gravity Duck or Iron Snout? I have not. And sorry to any fans of those things, I'm not being insulting. These might be cool games. I've never heard of them. At number 5, a guy got one of the most difficult achievements in Brick Breaker, which is a sort of modern, cool-looking, cyberpunky spin on Atari Breakout, which is a really old game that's fairly simplistic. What he had to do to get this achievement was play the game on survival mode, which is the same as the game's regular arcade mode. Game has 100 levels either way, but in survival, you only get 5 lives. When this gentleman set out to beat all 100 levels on those 5 lives, there were only 7 people who had even reached level 10. Now, this gentleman was able to do this by playing the game with a turbo controller that could pause the game and effectively slow it down to half speed. This is effectively cheating. However, no one has been able to legitimately do this, period. At number 4, getting the Lazzo Master Achievement in Halo the Master Chief Collection. So, in order to get this, you have to play Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4 in the Lazzo playlist. Now, Lazzo stands for Legendary All Skulls On. So, it's the highest difficulty with all difficulty modders on. 2 years ago, somebody did it. Reddit user Spongy Frog did it in a pretty good time. At number 3, some accountant earned 132,000 gamer score in a single month. Like, to be frank, it sounds ridiculous. If you look at the gamer score leaderboard and you see like one person rank up with 132,000 gamer score in a month, it just doesn't seem physically possible. Like, you'd have to get so many points in a day, it'd be ridiculous. But a 29-year-old gamer by the name of Sarah decided that quarantine was going to get them their best gamer score ever. They shut off all the lights in their house, closed the blinds, opened up the DoorDash app, and just went for it. Holy crap. Holy crap. Apparently Sarah, the person who did this, is a big-time achievement hunter, who'd have guessed, and had been doing these types of things since the original Gears of War came out way long time ago, but to do this in a single month is friggin' incredible. Well done, Sarah.
Nice!
At number 2, getting the Crypt of the Necrodancer Platinum Trophy. This is a feat. This is so many trophies. If you recall me saying to get the Platinum Trophy, you have to get all of the trophies in the game, and there are 42 trophies in Crypt of the Necrodancer, and they are not easy ones. I mean, some of them are, but not all. Like, collecting 6,000 coins in a single run also sounds easy, but it's not. You also have to do things like complete all zones mode with solo cadence in under 15 minutes. There's a lot going on here, and not a lot of people get this trophy, and it took somebody a year and a half to get to it. In 2019, somebody named Kitty Loaf posted a video of getting it, and Jesus, it's insane. I mean, the game itself is insane. It's a turn-based, roguelike rhythm dungeon crawler. Watch this person play it. It's wild. And finally, at number 1, we just have to talk about this, like, basically the ultimate trophy hunter. This guy named Hakam Kareem, known by his username Hakum, back in 2017 blew everybody away by showing off his 1200 platinum trophies, getting the platinum in Neo as his 1200th. And keep in mind, this was back in 2017. This guy earns platinum trophies at a rate of something like 300 a year, so he's probably way past that at this point. I mean, the dedication and sheer skill that this person possesses is nuts, and Hakum just deserves a huge hat tip at the top of this list. Hell yeah, man, keep it up. That's all for today, though. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week. Best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription, so click subscribe. Don't forget to enable all notifications, and as always, we thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero. We'll see you next time right here on gameranx.